Hello everyone, I am Swati. Today we are going to discuss how to find the solution of the linear equations in two variables by algebraic methods. We have three algebraic methods. First is your substitution method. Second is your elimination method. And third one is cross multiplication method. Your exercise 3.3 is based on substitution method, 3.4 is based on elimination method, and 3.5 is based on cross multiplication method. So we are going to discuss each exercise in detail one by one. So today we are going to discuss substitution method. Your first method, that is substitution method. Substitution method means there will be two linear equations. Fine, because it's a pair, so there will be two linear equations. So from either of the two equations, you have to find out the value of one variable and then substitute in the second one. So we'll take the examples and then we'll discuss. See, in your exercise 3.3, your first question is first part, that is x plus y is equal to 14 and x minus y is equal to 4. Now we need to solve it by substitution method. So I have told you that there will be two linear equations because it's a pair of linear equations in two variables. You need to find the value of one variable from either of these two equations and then substitute in the second one. Let's say this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now let's say I am finding the value of x from equation 2. So it will be 4 plus y, because if I'll transpose to that side it will be plus. So you have got x is equal to 4 plus y. Let it be equation 3. Now what you have to do is put equation 3 in equation 1, because you have find out the value of x from this equation, so we have to substitute in another equation. So it will become x is 4 plus y. So 4 plus y is equal to 14. So this will be 4 plus 2y is equal to 14. Now 2y is equal to 14 minus 4. So 2y is equal to 10. That means y is equal to 10 by 2, that means y is equal to 5. We have got the value of y, that is 5. Now we can substitute the value of y in equation 3. So substitute, or you can say put the value of y in equation 3. So x is equal to 4 plus y, that means x is equal to 4 plus 5, that means x is equal to 9. So here we have solved for x and y. X is equal to 9 and y is equal to 5. This is how we can substitute one variable, find out the value of one variable from either of these two equations and then substitute in the other equation. Let's proceed to second part. Is s minus t is equal to 3 and s by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. Now we have first equation. Now see, here it is given s by 3 and t by 2. That means they are given in fraction. It is not in the standard form. So first of all, we have to convert this equation into standard form. That is, standard form of linear equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. So we can find out the standard form. LCM will be 6. So this will be 2s plus 3t is equal to 6. That means 2s plus 3t is equal to 36. Now this is the second equation. Now find out the value of s or either t from first equation. If I'll find the value of s, it will become 3 plus t. Now we have to substitute in equation 2. So s is 3 plus t plus 3t is equal to 36. Now 6 plus 2t plus 3t is equal to 36. Now what you will get here? 6 plus 5t is equal to 36. 5t is equal to 36 minus 6. So 5t is equal to 30. So t is equal to 30 by 5. Cancel it. T will be 6. Now you have got the value of t as 6. Now substitute in this equation. So s is equal to 3 plus t. So s is equal to 3 plus 6. That is, s is equal to 9. This is how we can find out the solution of the pair of linear equations in two variables by substitution method. So you can solve question number 1 like this only, that find out the value of one variable from one equation and then substitute the value of that variable in second equation and then solve for both the variables. Or then you can find out the solution of the linear equations. Now let's proceed to question number 2. Your question number 2 is solve 2x plus 3y is equal to 11. Second question is 2x plus 3y is equal to 11 and 2x minus 4y is equal to minus 24, and hence find the value of m. Value of m for which y is equal to mx plus 3. Means you have to first solve these two equations and then find the value of m for which y is equal to mx plus 3. So you can solve these two equations by substitution method. Whatever the value of x and y you will get from here, you can substitute in that equation. So first of all, we'll find out the value. Let's say you are given 2x minus 4y is equal to minus 24. Let it be equation 1. Let it be equation 2. So from first equation, first find the value of x. If I find the value of x, it will be 2x is equal to 11 minus 3y. So x is equal to 11 minus 3y upon 2. Now substitute this value of x in second equation. So 2 into 11 minus 3y by 2 minus 4y is equal to minus 24. So 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. So what you will get? 11 minus 3y minus 4y is equal to minus 24. Now what you will get? 11 minus 7y is equal to minus 24. So minus 7y is equal to minus 24 minus 11. So minus 7y is equal to minus 35. Minus and minus will be cancelled out. So you will get y as 5. We have got the value of y as 5. Now substitute the value of y here. So x will be equal to 11 minus 3 into 5 upon 2. So 11 minus 15 divided by 2, you will get minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2. Now we have got the value of x as minus 2 and y as 5. Now we need to find the value of m here. So we will substitute the value of x and y. We have got the y as 5, m as minus 2 plus 3. So 5 is equal to minus 2m plus 3. When it will be transposed here, it will be 5 minus 3 is equal to minus 2m. So what you will get here? 2 is equal to minus 2m. So m is equal to 2 upon minus 2. That means cancelled out. You will get m as minus 1. So first of all, in this question, we need to solve for x and y by using substitution method. As the exercise is based on substitution method, so you have to use substitution method here. And then you have to find out the value of m by substituting the value of x and y. As whenever this question is asked in your board exam or in your any of the tests, it is not mentioned that you have to solve it by substitution method or you have to solve by elimination method and cross multiplication method, but you can solve it by any of the methods and you can find out the value of m. I have used here substitution method because this question is asked in exercise 3.3, which is based on substitution method. So I have solved it by substitution method, find out the value of x and y and then substitute in this equation. So this is how we can use substitution method. Now let's proceed to question number 3. Now question number 3 is first part. Now the questions are based on your word problems. See question number 1. The difference between two numbers is 26. And one number is 3 times the other, find them. Means you are given the difference between two numbers. You are given and one number is 3 times the other, find the number. So first of all, you have to consider, let the numbers be x and y such that x is greater than y. Now here two numbers are x and y and this number is greater and you are given the difference between these two numbers, that is x minus y is equal to 26, because we have considered x is greater. So x I have taken first, so x minus y is equal to 26. Then the condition is one number is 3 times the other. One number is 3 times. Obviously, the larger number should be greater one. Whatever I have considered, that is larger number. So this must be greater than y. So the second equation will be x is equal to 3y. These are two equations according to your question. So this is equation 1. You have got two equations. We have to solve by substitution method. We are already given x is equal to 3y, so we can substitute here. That put equation 2 in first. So 3y minus y is equal to 26. 2y is equal to 26 and y will be equal to 13. We have got the value of y. Now we can find out the value of x also. So x is equal to 3 into 13. So x is equal to 39. We have got the value of x and y by substitution method. So whenever you are given a word problem, you have to first make the equations, make two linear equations in two variables and then solve for x and y, and then you will get the value of x and y. So therefore the numbers are 39 and 30. This is how we can solve it. See next question. The second part is, the larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees, find them. So first of all, whatever the angles we need to find out, we have to consider them. That is, let the two angles be x and y such that x is greater than y, because here we are considering two angles, that is x and y. So x is greater angle and y is the smaller angle. Now it is said that the larger of two supplementary angles. So what are supplementary angles first? Two angles are said to be supplementary if their sum is 180 degree. When the two angles are there and their sum is 180 degrees, so those two angles are known as supplementary angles. So here we have considered the angles and as x and y. So according to question, x plus y is equal to 180 degree. This is your equation first. Now we'll get the second equation from the statement that the larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. So x is a larger angle and it is already exceeding. So we will add 18 degrees to smaller angle. So we have got two equations and now we have to solve it by substitution method. What we have to do in substitution method, we'll substitute the value of one variable in another equation. Here it is given x is equal to y plus 18, so we'll substitute in it. So put equation 2 in equation 1. So what I will get? Y plus 18 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. So 2y plus 18 degree is equal to 180 degree. So 2y is equal to 180 degree minus 18 degree. So what I will get here is 2y is equal to 162 degree. So y is equal to 162 degree divided by 2. So what I will get? 81 degree. So y is equal to 81 degree. Here we are taking angles, so the angles must be in degrees. So y is equal to 81 degree. Now we will substitute the value of y in equation 2. So put the value of y in equation 2. So x is equal to y we have got as 81 degree plus 18 degree. So what I will get? X is equal to 99 degree. Now we have got both the angles. At x as 99 degree, it was larger angle, so 99 degree is greater than 81 degree and y was the smaller. So you have to write the answer as angles are 99 degree and 81 degree. As the question is supplementary angles, you can see here 99 degree plus 81 degree, it is equal to 180 degree. So we have got the two angles and their sum is 180 degree. So they are your supplementary angles. So in this way you have to make the equations first and then you have to solve by substitution method. As this exercise is based on substitution method, so you have to solve it by that method only. And one more thing which you have to keep in mind is it is angle, so you have to write in degrees, otherwise your half mark will be deducted. So in this way you have to make equations, you have to find out the values of x and y and then you will be able to answer the question and solve them. There are 4 more parts which are remaining, which we will discuss in the next session. So thank you. Hello friends, I hope you all like my videos. If you feel any problem, you are free to write in the comment section. I'll answer you as soon as possible through my videos. So like, share and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.